They're off. And Alagonia a half length slow from the inside, but does muster some speed to be in the first half. One more Gypsy, Mr. Gibson, and Cherokee Warrior all the way well, with Alagonia punching up on the rail. In behind them was One Last Rose settling fifth. On the inside of Target Time, Southern Gamble drifting back, then Malizia throwing the head about. They were trailed by Nachise, who's getting back over on the inside. Turanor improving, but 3 wide. And they were being trailed in the run then by Kentucky Data on the inside of Polyphemus and Painted Warrior last. Going to the 800 metres mark, and Mr. Gibson's a half in front of One More Gypsy, who's closing in now to eyeball the leader. Cherokee Warrior doing it tough, 3 wide on the outside. Deeper out Turanor, followed by One Last Rose. Alagonia getting a soft run back on the rail. Then Target Time, Malizia, Polyphemus, Southern Gamble. Well back in the run as they come to the bend was Nachise, Kentucky Data, and Painted Warrior last straightening. 400 to go. Mr. Gibson led One More Gypsy. Getting up on the inside, Alagonia, followed by Malizia, is getting a split in the middle. Then came Cherokee Warrior, Southern Gamble, Polyphemus, Kentucky Data down the outside. 200 to go. Malizia reaching the lead in the centre from One More Gypsy. Kentucky Data coming over the top. Malizia in front. Kentucky Data getting there. Malizia and Kentucky Data, they hit it, and Malizia's dug in. Fought hard and won it. Has beaten Kentucky Data. Third, I'm not sure. 3-way go between One More Gypsy, Polyphemus, Southern Gamble, then Nachise and One Last Rose. Mr. Gibson in behind them from Cherokee Warrior. Alagonia had every chance. Then Turanor. Cherokee Warrior knocked up after a wide run, and last in was Target Time. Good tough fighting performance from Malizia for Jeff Penza. That gives him a double after Exert one earlier. And has one from Kentucky Data, who could have caused an absolute blowout there. Was close to the rank outsider at $57, Kentucky Data. But Malizia has clung on and scores a good victory. Jeff Penza for Wendy Roche. Second, 7, Kentucky Data. And third goes to 4. That's One More Gypsy ahead of 8, Southern Gamble. 3, 7, 4 and 8 are the numbers in 123.95. 36.51 was the sectional. 3, 7, 4 and 8 are the numbers with margins to follow. Good competitive race.
6,
that's
Malizia, Wendy Roche. Didn't have much go its way at Orange. It wasn't Orange, it was Cowra, wasn't it, on the heavy there, and the 1200 was a bit short, but he rode it beautifully today, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, I decided he wanted to go forward, and I said, no, I'd rather go back, teach him to settle and get to the line. Yeah. Claire did a good job at Cowra, even though she got criticised for her ride, but due to the fact he didn't handle the conditions at all, so she just held his head and looked after him, so I thought she did okay.
Yeah, and he still finished off. It took him a long time to wind up, so Cowra being a tight track, he had a little bit of confidence about him at the 1400 today?
Yeah, I did. He was nominated twice, and he drew bad barriers, so I elected to come here because it was closer to home.
Yeah, and of course you're up at Goulburn. You got many in work there, Wendy?
I did have 4, now I have 8.
Yeah. And those are very, very famous colours. There's some pretty fair horses that carried those over the years.
Yeah, but I think they're giving me a little bit of luck now.
Yeah, they seem to be counting. But look, a nice win by him, and look, he was pretty strong at the finish, but how many runs he had now?
I think that was his 9th.
Yeah. You'll keep pressing ahead with him now. You might be able to find some nice races for him.
He might go to the paddock for a fortnight, or maybe even the Aqua Walker, and then